What's up, everybody? It's Randy here with Nerds Templar. This is the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. It is set 18. It is the Green Division, number 2 of 4. There's only 21 sets in this regular season, so we are almost at the end. After 17, we've got King Dedede and Bowser tied at 14-2. Dedede already beat Bowser. Kazuya is third, 14-3 by himself. And those 14 wins, they all clinched the top 8 at this point, which means they're staying in this division next season, next season. 12-4, Me Gunner, 11-5, Piranha, both also clinching the playoffs along with those 3 above them. Chrom, 10-6, the last possible contender for that top 3 there. Then we got Link at 10-7, Wolf at 9-7, along with Bowser Jr. Wolf beat him, taking that number 8 spot, which is, again, those top 8 can be staying this season into the next. Mega Man is 8-8, Villagers 8-9, Mewtwo 7-9, along with the 7-9 Shulk. Mewtwo beat him, and those are the last 2 there getting into the playoffs. Rank 13, 7-9 Shulk, still making it in. 6-10s though. Little Mac, Corrin, Luigi, and Bayonetta. Little Mac beat Corrin and Luigi. Corrin beat Bayonetta and Luigi. Luigi beat Bayonetta, and there is Bayonetta at the bottom beating nobody, falling very, very far, since she was actually quite far in the top early on in the season. Then we got Lucina 4-12, Toon Link for 4-13, Sheik 3-13, and finally Diddy, the only one eliminated so far from this division, 2-14. First officially eliminated in any division last set, but we have others now after the set 17s were done. Set 18 here for these guys. We've got Little Mac taking on Bayonetta, Mewtwo versus Luigi, Corrin against Bowser, Sheik versus Chrom, Mega Man taking on Diddy Kong, Lucina versus Toon Link, Shulk against Villager, Bowser Jr. versus Piranha, Wolf up against Link, and finally, Me Gunner versus King Dedede. And Kazuya there, 14-3 on a bye. Let us see what happens. All right, yes, first up, Bayonetta, Little Mac here.
2, 1, go!
Bayonetta falling again far down to 6-10. Little Mac also 6-10 up at the very top. These are the really, it looks like almost the only 2 left to fight here. So out of that 6-10 pack, so it will, of course, change that. One of them's got to go up. One of them's got to go down. The other 2, Corrin and Luigi. You can see them. You can see Corrin later. See Luigi third match here. Bayonetta already knocked out Little Mac, only 48% on him. That is a great start there for the Little Mac. He's been down bottom of the division most of the whole season. I don't know if he's really ever been. There was one time he was 13th place. That was only a couple sets ago. The best he's ever been. Right now, again, 14. Just out of there. The win here might just be all he needs, though. Again, these 4 6-10s just behind 2 7-9s, the 2 that are making it into the playoffs there. A great job for him. Big Mushroom, then followed by Poison Mushroom. Back to normal, 103 on his first still. Bayonetta up to 50 on her second. Oh, Mac put to sleep, taking the heal. Not going anywhere though. And, oh, Bayonetta tries to get back, but Little Mac denies it. Even supersized Bayonetta goes down. Little Mac 138, 140 on his first. Still not going anywhere. Bayonetta last stock here. Shouldn't be a flawless. Knockout on Little Mac. Can he hit it? Super Mushroom. That might. Oh, he did not. It could have been detrimental there for Bayonetta. No, now she's got the Super Mushroom. 178 on Little Mac. She finally gets the first knockout, but yeah, looks like Little Mac, no problem here. Should be able to take this one. Play a little more risky here now that he's down in percent again. 41 on Bayonetta currently. She can make some kind of big comeback. Possible. Oh, she somehow gets that super mushroom. Looked like Little Mac was going to grab it. And just fell right on her. 60 now, 33 on Little Mac second. She's not doing much to him. Now he's got a super mushroom. Now he's back to normal again. Don't last long for him, do they? Hasn't really had too much supersized time on him. But didn't really need it, I suppose. Surprisingly. Yeah, this could, again, give him Little Mac maybe his best spot. We'll have to see. If everyone above him wins, of course, he won't be moving anywhere, but will also move up from this 6 and 10. You need it, obviously, to get out of there. Beat the other 6 and 10 here. Knocked out again, 107 on Bayonetta after going back to normal size from supersized Little Mac. Takes care of that last stock. Finally, there it is. The 7 and 10 Little Mac. Not bad at all. Still maybe room to lose 1, perhaps even 2 more matches. Maybe. Bowser Jr. is going to be next for him. Piranha Plant and Diddy are following that, so looks like he has the potential of losing 2 more tough ones there before the easiest fighter in this division, Diddy Kong. Bayonetta, though, yeah, she's going to be that 6 and 11. That 11 losses is not great right now in this division. It seems like it might be okay, so she might even be able to lose 1 more. But yeah, she's probably on her last leg. She's got Diddy Kong next. That kind of helps her, but after that, she's got Me Gunner, and finally, she has Kazuya. So she's got 2 really tough ones herself to finish things off. And that could be the end. Bayonetta could even find her then in this bottom 6 for good. It's looking like it may just be that way for her. Yeah, it's interesting going from the top 8 earlier in the season to now the bottom 6, both of which are staying in the division. The 7 in the middle between those top 8 and the bottom 6, those are the ones moving on. Mewtwo, 7-9, right in the middle of that. Luigi right out of it at 6 and 10, the one of the 2 6 and 10s. He and Bayonetta, the 2 that weren't in the move in middle. But again, make it up there. You never know what all he really needs to get into that moving spot. He just needs, at this point, a loss from Corrin. Perhaps a loss from Mewtwo or Shulk here. Actually, well, I take that back. Maybe a loss from Shulk. But a win against Mewtwo right now, barring other ties, or barring other matchups in that tiebreaker between them. What a play from Mewtwo. Luigi thought he was going to be all cheeky on the side there, and Mewtwo just hops right off his head back to the stage, eliminating Luigi and giving himself the little extra boost he needed to get himself back. That was amazing. Luigi coming back, it's like, okay, no more funny business here. I'm gonna buckle down, get that stock. Now it's back to normal, back to even, that is. Supersized Luigi. Whew. Wow. But yeah, if of course Luigi wins here, barring any other tie-breaking matchups in that tie, Luigi could just move right ahead of Mewtwo and right into that playoff contention. And it would also come down to, depending on who gets in, will come down to Corrin's matchup, which is going to be next against Bowser. Oof. Mewtwo charging up that energy ball. Another tail whap, supersized tail whap, 80%, 89 on Luigi. Comes the ball and misses. Luigi misses because I think Luigi was jumping for that super mushroom. I don't think he timed that or anything. Maybe it just, did both at the same time. Epically. Mewtwo back to normal size in time to not get hit too hard by that Luigi down B. 556 on Mewtwo, 124 on Luigi second. Certainly Mewtwo's favor, but not much. And, oh man, nice shot there from Mewtwo. It's going to be 72 on Mewtwo. Not the evolution of Mew, by the way, for those of you out there who may be thinking that's the case. Luigi supersized knockout. immediately after coming back again, we're tied 0-0. One stock left on each of them. Fantastic way to end this. And again, they're only a game difference here. That's why Luigi is about to maybe tie this thing up between them. So at 7 and 8 apiece, then that'd be something. That's for sure. That's for sure. 4 6 and 10s, 2 7 and 8 and 9s. There's a lot of potential for a bunch more ties. Looks like it's gonna happen. Maybe. I'd say it looks like it's gonna, but very possible here. By the way, random skins this time around. Maybe the next couple sets. Maybe the entire rest of the season. Maybe we'll end season 21 will be regular ones again. So maybe 3 sets of random skins. Mewtwo. Oh man, was that a poison Luigi? I believe. And all of a sudden, Mewtwo. One more shot. That's all it takes. 99% left on him, or on him. So certainly launchable. That's a very cool skin, by the way. And yeah, wow. Down goes Luigi. Just like that. And Mewtwo, 79%. Sorry, Mewtwo, 7 and 9, now going to 8 and 9. Luigi, unfortunately for him, he's going to drop with Bayonetta to 6 and 11. It doesn't look like they can. Yeah, no, there's no 5 wins. So the 5, they'll be good for now. 4 and 12, Lucina is the next closest, so they'll stay where they are. But will they have a chance to move into that move in middle? We shall see. That remains to be seen. It's going to be close for them. Luigi's got Lucina next. That's again one below him. Shulk after that, which is one just above him. The other 7 and 9 here, and then finally he ends with Wolf, a tough top 8 match there. Mewtwo has Chrom next, then Bowser, the regular Bowser, and finally ends with Corrin. So tougher, and then kind of easier, but maybe one that he needs to pick up there because of those 2 tough matches. Luckily, he won this one. That's going to help out, get him there again to 8 and 9, and he's probably going to need that win there at the end. Could be a big one. Him and Corrin. We'll see how Corrin does next. And again, tough one for Corrin, 6 and 10. This is I don't know why I thought we were seeing him later, but yeah, this is the last of the 6 and 10s then. Bayonetta and Little Mac first. We had Luigi that just lost. So potential for one more of the 6 and 10s to win, only one winning, one that needed to in that 6 and 10 matchup. But yeah, Bowser, not easy. We shall see. Bowser, of course, 14 and 2. And a Super Mushroom already. That was a Poison Corrin as well. So Bowser, very, very easy first knockout there. 48 on him. Corrin at least able to do a little bit of damage. If that means anything. A little more damage here. Trying to bring it back to about even. A knockout might do it. Oh, stunned for a moment, but Bowser recovers. Tied at the top, but Dedede already beat him, the number 1 and 2 from last season, but they actually swap places at the moment. But I do believe Dedede beat him last season as well, just that Bowser had the better record by far, in fact. So could happen again. Could happen again. In fact, both of them looking at if Bowser's looking at a better record, so is Dedede at this point. Only 2 losses. Pretty amazing. Corrin is able to knock Bowser out there. So we'll see. 60 to 26. Corrin actually giving him a fight here. Interesting. Is there anyone you may ask that's as good as those 14 and 2s? They only have 2 losses. Yes, Ganondorf. It's the only one. We have 14 and 3. Me, Sword Fighter in the yellow, has yet to go for set 18. We have the 14 and 3 Byleth. The next closest 14 and 3 Byleth, who already went and had her bye, so she's on the right track, on a regular track, as most are. Obviously done with their buys at this point. Bowser knocked out first here on the second stock. Wow, Corrin with a shot. Can he stack on a little more damage before he's knocked out? poison Bowser. A great chance for it. Nope, a normal size. But not a super size Bowser. Normal size from that super mushroom. Bowser's struggling here. This is interesting. Corrin be an incredible win, not only because he's going to be another 6 and 10 to go up to 7 and 10. Oh, but he goes underneath the stage. That is too bad. Instead of his up B taking him back to the ledge. Nope. Another poison mushroom on Bowser though. 54%. Can Corrin just lock it here? Seal the victory? No. Not quite. Super mushroom off the side. Luckily for him, Bowser hit him a few times there. Only doing 21% though. 71 on Bowser. Up in the air. Poison mushroom off the side. Super mushroom off the side. Bowser more damage. A lot more damage. And 2 nice hits there. 56 on Corrin. 83 though on Bowser. He doesn't have whatever advantage he has from his size is gone because of the percentage right now. Never mind. 2 more big attacks brings the percent to even. But right now, they're both in that light red and very launchable, over 100% for Bowser. But he's got the Super Mushroom, 86 on Corrin. He has got to watch the Poison Mushroom. It's so hard to avoid him when you're so big like Bowser there. And now he's back to normal. A nice shot, though, on Corrin, 107 to 111. Almost launched him, but not quite. Nice. Corrin gets a nice one. This is anybody's match, but Bowser tries to toss him out of the stage. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Corrin's back. Super Mushroom right below him. Who's going to get it? Nobody. Bowser with the damage, though. 138 to 122. Wow, Bowser again. Same thing. Grabs him on the ledge. Tosses him off the stage. That time, no problem getting a knockout. And wow. And getting the victory. Crazy. Corrin so close. Bowser, though, is going to take that one and move himself to 15 and 2. What an incredible record. It's just amazing. Just amazing. Could break his own record of 17 and 3. Again, have a couple other potentials with that. Ganondorf, and Ganondorf, of course, won from the green last season, which is even more interesting. And then Dedede there. 3 baddies that ended up being very good in this game. And yes, Bowser maybe doesn't have to worry. He's good. He probably locked in, not quite, but almost that top 3. Maybe just 1 win away from doing that for Bowser there. He's got Sheik next, so that might be all he needs. After that, he's got that Mewtwo match. And finally there for Bowser, he's got Lucina. So another easier one for him at the end. Corrin, though, if he's going to have any chance to make some kind of run, he's going to have to take down all of Piranha Plant, Sheik, which is easier, and finally Mewtwo, which is going to be another tough one. So Piranha Plant and one again that he's going to need to win. We already talked about that Mewtwo and Corrin matchup. Looks like it's going to be more important for Corrin. He's going to need to win some other ones to make it important, though, or else Mewtwo, again, all the 7 and 9s and the 7 and 10s at this point, which is just Little Mac, loving all these 6 and 10 losses. Then I'm sorry again, I don't mean to keep waiting till the end to give you those few matchups that are left for these guys, but it just keeps happening that way. That was an exciting one. And yes, those 11 losses now, 6 and 11s, may just be done. It's going to be, maybe one of them is going to have a chance. That's maybe all we're going to be able to see here. In fact, only one of them probably going to be moving on. All the other 6 and 11s, and anyone below them, that might be our bottom 6. It's looking like right now. We'll see. We'll see. Right now, Sheik below them, 3 and 13. She's got the 10 and 6, very tough Chrom here. Still has a chance at that top 3. Needs to see some losses. Part of Kazuya. Well, Kazuya on the bye. Maybe see Dedede lose today would be something. Not something that happens often, but possible. Got me Gunner last. It's a very tough one there. Pretty much as tough as it'll get still for him. Me Gunner for 12 and 4, but yeah, Sheik pretty much out of it. See here again, Bowser, and then Corrin, and then finally Piranha Plant. So the Corrin, the only one that's slightly winnable there, probably for Sheik out of the next 3, and this, including this one. 3 top 8s. Chrom though, yes, he's got this Mewtwo after this. Lucina, there's a lower rank there, and Shulk is right in the middle, along with Mewtwo. Has a decent chance to end up in that top 3 with his remaining matches, I'd say. Also gonna, of course, depend on how Kazuya and Gunner, mostly Bowser and Dedede, of course, as well, how they do. Oh, both of them gonna make it back to the stage there. Nice, 90 to 126. No knockouts yet on these two. Sheik done, but you know, still fighting for, I guess, some pride or something. All looking good. Just looking pretty much the same as the bottom of the red last season, the ones that moved from there. Diddy, Sheik, Toon Link. Luigi making his way down there now. None of them really, none of them doing well this season, unfortunately. Link, the only one from the red doing good. And he was the one that was right on the brink of moving. And in fact, if we took playoff results into consideration, Yoshi would have moved and Link would have stayed in the red. But we did not do that, and Sheik is knocked out twice all of a sudden. 146 on Chrom, Sheik supersized, looking to not allow Chrom to have the flawless victory, perhaps. Maybe. Back again. So an easy win for Chrom, as we could have perhaps imagined. We are in our worst 3 match. Oh, Chrom not going to make it back there, but yeah, we saw that was probably going to happen eventually. It was not even a true launch there off the stage. So yeah, our worst 3. This one a very large deficit in records. Next one, not so much. And our worst one, quote unquote, is Lucina and Toon Link. And though it is bad, Lucina and Toon Link both bad, they are in fact still somehow in this. And with the losses today, that might even help them. 4 and 12, 4 and 13s there. Here, yeah, it's grade 11 and 6 for Chrom is what it's going to be. What a fantastic record! He's already probably solidified his playoff spot with just the 10 wins is all he would have needed there. He gets the victory. There it is. But the 11 wins, in fact, might officially clinch that playoff spot for him. We shall see in a moment here. And that'll be, of course, yes, another of the bottom moving farther down. 3 and 14, Sheik will officially eliminate her. And we'll see even about if you can get in with 13 losses. That is 14 losses eliminates Sheik. Maybe 13 losses might even eliminate some others today. So that's another one down in the green, and another one again probably for Chrom that's in, and that would be 6 of them now in the playoffs, clinching that playoff berth out of, again, a total of 13 in every division. Okay. Not the worst, but pretty much. Though the reason it's not the worst is because of Mega Man here. 8 and 8. He is number 10. Wins matter for him. He's almost in the playoffs himself pretty solidly. Even with 9 wins, that might just be enough come the end of the season. Beautiful start for him. What a flawless start for Mega Man. Literally, he's taken no damage. He's got a super mushroom there, did about 50% to Diddy, and then got a beautiful up A launching knockout. Took a little damage there, so he just ruined his completely flawless run. But I love the skin. A very cool one there. Diddy, the one that's already been eliminated, 2 and 14. He's got nothing other than dashing people's hopes and dreams of playoffs. Bayonetta is actually next for Diddy, so he's got a great chance to do it against her, who just lost again today, 6 and 11. That could be the last chance she has against Diddy. And after that, Diddy, he's got Bowser Jr. could actually destroy some of his his hopes, like for the top 8 and things like that. Finally, Diddy, where are you? Got a little Mac, so that's actually also another big one. He's got a lot of matches where he could do really mean things to his opponents just by winning. So could be interesting to see if he can try to make a run for about a tie for what he was like. What was he? Yeah, he was 7-13 last season, so he can't do that, but he could still make 6-14. It's the best though. Unfortunately for little Diddy there. I love the little rascal, but yep, he is not faring very well this season. We grab that, nice. 86 on Mega Man's first, 107 on Diddy's second. It's looking like it's already a Mega Man victory, and again, he's 8-8. That'll be a 9-8 Mega Man. That's a very nice place to be as well. Not really anyone around him at the moment. He's kind of by himself there. 8-8. He's got the 8-9 villager who still needs a buy below him. He's got the 7-9s below him there, 2 of them. I guess they're kind of close. 9-7 Bowser Jr. and Wolf above him. So I take it back, I suppose. He has the one strange one next to him there, villager that still has a buy. Gets another knockout on Diddy without taking one. Looking for a regular flawless here without taking any losing any stock, at least. 126%, tiny Diddy again. Mega Man to finish off his season here. And he's gonna probably pick up win number 9. He's got the 4th place Meat Gunner coming up next. Kazuya after that, 3rd place. Oof. Is not the way you want to finish your season, is it? And Link is going to be after that, who's right now number 7. That is a very, very tough schedule for Mega Man to finish things off. He's lucky that the bottom of the division is so low that he has a decent chance at 9 and 11 to make it in, because he's going to, again, pick up that 9th win right here. And that could be all he needs. If not, he's going to need that win against Link. Get to 10-10, you'll be fine with that for sure. Oh man, Diddy gonna get one? 96. He's actually threatening a flawless victory there, Mega Man. 96 on Diddy's last. Poisoned. Mega Man just needs a hit. Just hit him once. And it's over. Can you do it? Almost, but Diddy turning supersized on his way out. Slows his ascent out of the stage, and yeah, he's all right for now. And Poison Mega Man gonna make it back. Almost the complete opposite situation there for him, but he does make it back to the stage, no problem. Sometimes the Poison Mushroom doesn't allow you to get back with your up B. Man, way down there. Oh, there it is. Super Mushroom against the Poison Mushroom Diddy. The strike comes in. Down goes Diddy, 2-15. He just cannot win. That's too bad. 2-15 bad. And Mega Man is now 9-8. Pretty great. I think he's going to be just fine. He has a chance still to break into that top 8 to stay here. Do you want to stay in the green? Maybe not. He could actually fare much better in the blue the way he's playing. He could maybe even fare much better going to the blue and then going through there into the yellow. Who knows? Blue suits him much better, at least cosmetically, but that's not what really matters. It doesn't matter at all now. We did actually, if you know, it was Team Mario was red and Team Baddies was green and Team Nintendo was blue and Team Universe, quote unquote, was yellow, but that doesn't mean anything anymore either because we were just swapping around at this point. But yes, Mega Man, nice, 9-8. Diddy is done. All right, this is technically our worst match, but the way it is right now, well, I'm not sure about Toon Link at 4-13. He's a little questionable. He might just be done. And again, both of them might just be done if the ones above them continue to win. If enough of the fighters above them continue to win, because they're so low. But Sheik definitely staying below with the loss. Definitely out. Toon Link is the other 13 loss for now, at least, unless he wins here. Can drop Lucina down there. Toon Link, half a game down at the moment, having yet had his bye. He's the last one, in fact, in this division. So not much to play for, it looks like, and then he'll just end his season early, and that bye really won't matter for anything whenever we're seeing what happens in set 21, I suppose. And I don't, yeah, Lucina almost saving Toon Link there, but he is still going to be eliminated. Poison Mushroom on his return. It's not great, 82% on Lucina. It's just not going to allow him. He's not going to take any damage, but he's not going to be able to do anything with it while he's poisoned either. More damage. Young Link proving new to the league in the red, proving to be a bit better, I think. At least slightly better than Toon Link. Still has a decent chance for making the playoffs himself. Toon Link, yes, he's fortunately done again. Just like he was tied for the second worst record last season, 3-17. He's better than that this season. He can only get 4-16. That's the worst. He's got a tying knockout, 50-67 on his second stock. The hook shot at least lands there. We saw Young Link missing a couple hook shots recently on the ledge. Not that it always led to his defeat in the end, but yes. Toon Link, Shulk next, Wolf after that, and finally that bye. I would pretty much just say, yeah, I highly doubt he has any shot, especially with those matches. If he certainly can't take one more, I don't think he can take. I think he's already taken too many losses. Just put it that way. I think Lucina is really the only one that has a chance here. So honestly, that's the thing. If anything's going to happen, this match is important at all. It's for Lucina to win. Toon Link maybe just attempting to drag her down to that bottom 6 with him. For good, permanently. I think with a loss here, I think, yes, Lucina would certainly not just be done for playoffs, but probably done with a chance for getting that moving on in the middle. Which would suit somebody that's in the bottom 6, right, to get out of here. Obviously not doing well, move on somewhere else. Lucina 122% does get the knockout, and then a Super Mushroom, Toon Link on Toon Link. Well, it's a Super Mushroom on Lucina, but the knockout on Toon Link. 122 on her. Second stock, Poison Mushroom for her. Can Toon Link capitalize and bring it back to even? Lucina, if she can win here and stay somehow alive with 12 losses, she's got Luigi next, which can bring down another one in the right in the bottom, just barely in the bottom. Toon Link with the tying knockout again, but less percent. Now he's up to 40. Super Mushroom though for Toon Link. And after she's got Luigi, Lucina's got to fight. Where are you? Chrom. It's not going to be easy again, so it's going to be really hard for her to get in there. It's looking like one loss is definitely going to do it. And that's, again, not even talking about all the wins that are probably going to happen from the ones above her. Finally, she's got Bowser, so there's that. There is that. Probably done. If she could make some miraculous win out for the season, then maybe she's got a shot, but I would highly doubt that would happen. Or that the ones above her would lose enough that she would be able to make it in. Thus, this being the worst match. She's got a shot to 107 to 121. It's anyone's match at this point. About to move on into our best 4, though. Just stay tuned. And they're going to be pretty amazing, I think. But yeah, I think we are seeing 2 more of our... This might be 2 of the bottom 4, in fact. We already saw the bottom Diddy, the bottom just above Diddy, Sheik. And these are probably the next 2 below them. Or right just above them, that is. And Toon Link going to probably, again, try to make sure that's going to be the case. He's going to move to 5-13. That's still not good. It is still 2 wins better than last season for him. And he's still got some matches to play. Though, again, he's probably not going to win those. And that is, again, 4-13 for Lucina. She's definitely going to then go below Toon Link there. Definitively, and with their tie-breaking matchup, obviously, here. Both done. There's that. next match. Alright, the way things are going, this is quite an interesting one. Villagers made some headway in this division recently, coming to 8 and 9 now, all of a sudden. Up by themselves again, a weird one that still has a bye left, second to last bye. Got Kazuya today. Already talked about Toon Link, the last one, Villagers second to last. Next set for these guys is Link, that's it. That's all the buys. That's all. So yes. 8 and 9 Villager. The 7 and 9 Shulk. Incredibly important. A bit lower than the ones to come, but still incredibly important and still higher record-wise than all the ones we've seen so far. There's just so many lower ones, which you all understand in this division, in the green, because there's so many with so many wins at the top. 3 with 14, the Gunner with 12, Piranha Plant even with 11, 2 with 10. That's a pretty decent amount of wins at the top there. So obviously you're going to have a lot of losses toward the bottom, a lot of lower records. This doesn't mean they're necessarily unimportant matches, though. Again, these guys are very important here. Shulk is number 13, the last making the playoffs at the moment, but with everything happening, he's looking a little more secure at the moment, but he could still fall out with a loss here. Could still fall out of that spot because of Little Mac. We'll have to see about Little Mac and Shulk's head-to-head, if that would happen, that is. But Shulk with the lead at the moment, 1 knockout, 101 on him. Supersized Villager cannot get the return knockout with the supersized Mushroom. Poison Shulk, that will do it though, and that's a 2-2 stock, all evened up, as you might expect in a match like this. Villager is going to have to take on Wolf next. After the bye, then after that, got finally the last match, the last set for Villager. Going to be taking on King Dedede. 2 really tough ones again for Villager there. May need this match, this win, to lock in their playoff spot. They definitely won't know until the end. If they can win one of those other 2 matches, then hey, that's a different story, but much harder. If you're gonna win in the playoffs, hey, you're gonna have to beat somebody like those guys. Wolf and King Dedede, OG greens here. 27-62, Shulk in the lead with this Poison Mushroom though right now. Super Mushroom on Villager could bring it back percent-wise pretty even now, 45-70. Still Shulk with the lead. Poison Mushroom, both of them hop over it, nobody gets it. Shulk, again, the lower of the records. Already had his bye, 7 and 9. Villager with the extra win already. That's something, but if Shulk wins, of course, outright, then defeating Villager, just like we saw Toon Link and Lucina. Right now, Villager able to make it back to the stage. I thought they were probably going to get eliminated, but now the Poison Mushroom on Shulk has a chance to turn things right around in their favor. Ooh, Shulk, he was probably going to get back, but it was pretty close with the Poison Mushroom. I think he was still safe, though. Villager doesn't quite get him. The Super Mushroom, however, now back to normal. Super Mushroom off the side. Shulk was going for it. Couldn't get it. 66-113. Oh, the Poison Mushroom for Shulk. Another chance for Villager to take the lead. A Super Mushroom for Villager. Shulk, normal size. Oh, Villager normal size, then gets a hit. That could have been a launching hit if they were still big. And the rocket almost got Shulk off the ledge there. Kind of, maybe even unintentionally. I don't know if the Villager actually planned for that one. 94-122 here. And it's anyone's next knockout 2-2 stock. Shulk, he's got Toon Link next. That's nice. Luigi after that. That's going to be maybe an important one. And then Chrom finally. It's a tough one for him. But a much easier way in, I would say, maybe than Villager. Got that extra match that he still has to pick up, but probably easier altogether. Oh. Only slightly, though. Oh, man. 2 Rockets. Not quite going to do it though. 26 on Shulk was knocked out. Villager 131 on the second with that lead now. How long will Shulk allow it to happen? Not much longer, as he gets the Super Mushroom just long enough to grab and throw Villager off the map, off the stage, out of here. 47 on him. Still just pretty much close enough to call it even. Maybe not quite anymore. 67. Super Mushroom on Villager gets another hit with that rocket. 78 on Shulk. Is he about to fall farther? Villager will then define their place in that upper echelon of the division. Can they do it though? In the squad. I don't think Shulk has what it takes to come back in this one. 100% to 16 all of a sudden. Villager, a huge lead. Shulk trying to prove me wrong. Villager with the Super Mushroom again though. 105 to 45. Oh, stuck in a hole for a second. Got dug into the ground. It's good. Shulk 116. And that will do it right as the screen goes dim. That'll be the Villager taking it. Just like that. Not quite with the shovel. 6:03 match time. That was an epic one. An epic bout between these two, middle of the pack, right in the middle. And Shulk now has to worry about his playoff spot. For now, at least. And again, he has a little bit of an easier time than Villager, but Villager might just be in at this point, perhaps. Defeating Shulk certainly helped with that, that's for sure. Perhaps knocking the playoff entry down to 9 and 11 for sure there. Not for sure, but making it much more possible, the Villager. It's also then doesn't have to worry about any of that 9 and 9 now. Whew. And of course, yes, Shulk down to 7 and 10. Good for the Mewtwo, who went up to 8 and 9. Villager again 9 and 9 above them. Yeah, so many of the 6 and 10s lose as well. Just the one Little Mac 7 and 11 now tied with 7 and 10. I'm sorry, yeah, 7 and 10 Little Mac now tied with 7 and 10 Shulk. Again, see how their matchup was. I don't think we said that was one of Shulk's matchups, right? No, he had some tougher ones than that. Now, Morton showing up for the first time for the Bowser Jr. crew. Prawn Plant as well. Got a great one here. Bowser Jr. just falling out of the top 8. He was on quite the run. One of the best comebacks from the beginning of the season. Perhaps still the best comeback, though they've slipped down to that 9th spot, 9 and 7, losing to the 9 and 7 Wolf in 8th. They are right there. In fact, we'll be back in there if Wolf just loses today to Link. Possible. 10 and 7, just above them. Half a match again. The other one that has that half match difference next by. Already knocked out Prawn Plant though, 81%. Yeah, back to the stage. Prawn Plant 11 and 5, trying to still earn that top 5 spot. Really, just to say, you know, I'm one of the best. Separate itself from the rest of the division in a sense, with the rest of the guys there. 12 and 4 Gunner. Honestly, though, 12 and 4 Gunner has been separated from the 14 winners, the 3 at 14 wins. So really, Prawn Plant, Gunner both trying to climb back into around those 14 win guys. Maybe have a chance still at the top 3. It's not going to be easy. Though Kazuya, that's the one weak point, because he's not going to be able to move to 15 today. We already saw Bowser go up to 15. We have, of course, Dedede last to go. Could go to 15 and 2. But Kazuya, on his bye right now, he's going to stay 14 and 3 there. And so a little bit of a chance for somebody to take that last top 3 spot maybe. And wow, some crazy edge play right now. And Piranha Plant, it's down to 1 to 2 stock right now, but Bowser Jr. is just knocked out 0% on that last stock. Piranha Plant 124 on the second. It is still anyone's match, certainly, as Morton not quite able to get that knockout. Launching Piranha Plant throwing him the wrong side of the stage there. 62 to 114, or 144 that is on Piranha Plant. So still easily knockoutable if Morton can just get one nice hit. That wasn't enough apparently there. But at 107, yeah, it looks like Piranha might have just taken this very suddenly here. Very good. And Little Mac is next for Bowser Jr. He's got Mewtwo. It's going to be a very important one there, perhaps. And then also Mikan are another tough one. Little Mac and Mewtwo probably going to be an important one there. Bowser Jr., especially if he falls here again, it's going to start falling farther and farther. Who knows? We could even end up 9-11 with the way things are looking. With the 9 wins now. So starting off badly, getting a bunch of wins in the middle of the season, and ending kind of badly as well, perhaps, here for Bowser Jr. is the way it's looking. We'll have to reevaluate, see if there's somebody who had a better comeback at the end of the season once all is said and done. Somebody at the top, but right now it perhaps still is Bowser Jr. It's gonna have to win out probably to keep that title, though. Come the end of the season, Piranha playing now up to 12-5. Again, still a shot at that top 3, which is the buys for the playoffs, by the way. That's why that's important. And Bowser Jr. losing his chance, slowly losing that chance at the top 8. Who's going to stay? Meaning he's going to probably end up in that moving middle for sure. 9-8 now. Still should be right about good for playoffs. We'll just have to see. With everyone losing, should be all right. Maybe 9-11. Here's one, second to last match. This one seems like it'll be pretty fun. Wolf versus Link. 2 playoff competitors from last season, different divisions though. Link from the red, sporting the red tunic. Throwback to his red days in season 0 there. Wolf OG green though. Better record, 12-4. Link was 11-9. I'm sorry, not 12-4. That would be 12-8 for Wolf, not 12-4. That's what Gunner is right now. Anyway, yes, we did forget to mention though, Piranha Plant, his upcoming match is Corrin, pretty easy there, especially for Piranha Plant. Little Mac after that, it'll maybe slightly harder, but still for Piranha Plant, maybe not a problem. Probably not a problem. Probably not a Piranha problem. And then finally Sheik, even easier than both of them. So nice, easy stroll to the end of the season, perhaps there for Piranha Plant. One of the easier ends than anyone in this division has for sure. This one, of course, epically timed. Certainly important for both of these guys. Number 7 and number 8, you know, just that. The bottom 2 of the ones that aren't moving. Can Link stay this time in a division? He was just barely staying. He was just barely out, that is, of the red. Just barely staying right now in here. With a loss, who knows? Still probably going to be okay with a loss, especially with Bowser Jr. going down, but still. Wolf would move above him. 9-7 Wolf. That's a 10-7 Link. Only half a game above him. Wolf tying knockout there. Link did have the lead for a moment. 19-7 though. Anyone's basically, yeah, dead even at this point. Wolf takes the slight percent lead with 1 attack. Link now, Super Mushroom Wolf had it and didn't do anything. Now Link has one. He's doing just a little bit. Keeping it even. That's what matters, but this is a fast-paced match for sure. Wolf's got Villager next. They both, if they want to make the top 8, oh, nice play by Wolf. They're probably going to have to win out. I don't know if he got the head jump there or not, but he did get back to the stage and knock Link out pretty quickly there. 70% on Wolf only. Yes, he's got a slightly easier one there in Villager. Maybe. Because he's been winning. Wolf, oh man, eliminating himself. Oh no, Wolf tying it back up himself, allowing Link right back in this thing. Oh man, he had a great shot there. He's got, again, Wolf, Toon Link after this, and then Luigi. Toon Link's going to be nice and easy, but then Luigi, a slightly harder one, but still probably easier too than Villager, who's next. But still, all things considered, again, nice for Wolf. Probably going to be looking decent for the top 8 for a finish there. Can also, again, pick this one up, and that would be fantastic for sure. That could be all he needs again for the playoffs. 10-7, he would go. Link would drop to 10-8. He's still also probably all right. He's going to have the bye next. Link, that is, and then his last 2 matches. He's got, unfortunately, King Dedede and then Mega Man, so slightly easier there. However, Mega Man could be threatening him for a top 8 position in that last match, depending on how things go. We'll have to find out, but at this point, it looks like Link should be okay. A loss here, however, that's not going to be good. He's never coming back from that. No way. Yeah, even supersized Wolf, a nice launch off the stage downward. Again, maybe unintentional. Might have been just slightly due to the weight from the super mushroom. I'm not positive about that one, but Link's not going to nowhere near get back. Wolf wins. Wow. Wolf wins. Wow. Okay, so yeah, that's a 10-7 Wolf. Moving above the now 10-8 Link, who stays in 8th place because of the now 9-8 Bowser Jr. Mega Man, though, is also 9-8. Link will be on his bye at 10-8. So they have a chance then to tie him there while he's on his bye next set. Both of them, Bowser Jr. and Mega Man. So Link's gotta be worried. Link's gotta be sweating a little bit as he comes into these next couple sets if he's gonna actually be able to make that top 8. Wolf now looking fantastic for that because he does have a couple. He has another match in case he needs it, and it's certainly an easier one. Again, for all things considered, the 3 that we saw from him coming up, if he needs an extra match somewhere to solidify that, but he is going to move again to 10-7, look pretty good in that 7th spot, I would say. All right, here goes the last match then. We got Gunner, number 4, 12-4. Can he bring down? I mean, talk about trying to make his way into the top 3. He'd still be a match behind, but this is exactly who he needs to beat to get in there. Make his way right in with a win against King Dedede. Again, not quite this set, but gets this win. Picks up like one more, probably a couple more than that, because I'm sure Dedede's not going to just lose out or anything. He's got Mega Man next, Me Gunner, that is. Got Bayonetta after that. It's easier than Me Gunner for sure. Oh, man. Gunner with a nice knockout early there on Dedede. 81 early enough, that is. 81 on him right now. He's got Bowser Jr. last. So again, 2 like slightly harder ones and 1 slightly pretty easy one there, maybe. Bayonetta, that could be a little harder though. You never know with her, I suppose. Dedede getting the return knockout pretty quick here. 35% though on him right now. Epic bout. And Dedede needs this to stay in first with Bowser winning. Also don't want to drop down with Kazuya, and again, if you do that, then Gunner's a match behind you and has the win on you. Certainly the last thing King Dedede, one of the finalists from last season. Oh man, what a counter there from Gunner, sending that spike ball right back at like 10 times faster at Dedede. It didn't do like a whole lot, honestly. 52 on Gunner, 96 on Dedede though, and Gunner still has this lead. For a moment, at least. Supersized Dedede though, 77 on Gunner. He's going to stay on the stage after that hit. He's going to block the big mallet, the massive mallet. What a great block though. That was huge. No pun intended, as, oh no, Me Gunner rushes toward that poison mushroom, and now again, the size deficit. You do not want that against King Dedede. 78 to 118, though. He still has the percent lead. 95%, though, knockout Dedede. 118 on Dedede's second now. 127, he's still here. He's still... Oh, nice. Again, another downward knockout from Me Gunner. Dedede, that's 2 of them now. All tied up, 1 stock each. What a way to finish things here. Can Gunner do it? We know he's good, so it's certainly possible. If anyone's going to have a chance, another person's going to have a chance of bringing Dedede down, it is someone like him. You never know how the mushrooms will fall, how some other things will go with all that, and with a decent fighter to boot. Just maybe. King Dedede, whoo, he's back. That was close. 61, 73 on Dedede. Super Mushroom on Gunner, 24 only %. That is on Gunner. Stacked up a little bit. Dedede also deterring any damage with the big mushroom, and now no, he's poisoned now. Dedede, not great. 84%, 38 on Gunner. Is that going to do it? Dedede. Okay, he's going to get normal size. Yeah, I was lucky he got normal before. Oh, he's not going to make it back. He didn't. He could have. He certainly had some more puffs left, and he did not float closer before that up B. And he doesn't make it back. Gunner, some amazing edge play there, and down goes Dedede. This is about what was happening last season. Then Dedede beating Bowser in the head-to-head, but then dropping below him in record, leaving Bowser first place just like it is now. He's now sole first place at 15-2. Dedede 14-3 down there with Kazuya. We'll see who wins in that head-to-head. I'm not even sure. Yeah, we already talked about Gunner's matchups with Mega Man, Bayonetta, and Bowser Jr. King Dedede for his last ones, because they do apparently matter. In fact, he's got Kazuya next. Are you kidding me right now? And then he's got Link. And then after that, Dedede, he finishes, which is not easy either. And then he's got Villager finally. So, yeah, that's a bit easier. And it is still Dedede we're talking about. So those last two, probable that he would win them. But Kazuya next? Are you serious? Let's see where everyone's ended up after this. This is nuts. All right. That's that then after 18 sets. This insane division. They're all insane. Little Mac defeated Bayonetta. Mewtwo beat Luigi. Bowser beat Corrin. Chrom defeated Sheik. Mega Man defeated Diddy Kong. Toon Link defeated Lucina. Villager beat Shulk. Piranha Plant beat Bowser Jr. Wolf defeated Link, and me Gunner took down King Dedede. We've got Bowser now sole first place, 15-2, taking that spot from Dedede because Dedede had the head-to-head. Now Bowser just ahead of him in record. We have 14-3 Dedede now and Kazuya, and they are fighting next set. That's just awesome way to almost end this thing. Set 19-21 coming up. Then me Gunner 13-4 now after his win against Dedede. 12-5 Piranha Plant, he won. Chrom 11-6, he won. Wolf 10-7, he defeated the 10-8 Link, now taking his 7th spot, dropping Link to number 8. We got Mega Man just behind him, 9-8, along with Bowser Jr. And Mega Man defeated Bowser Jr. In fact, set 16 just a couple sets ago to take that number 9 spot from Bowser Jr., dropping him another spot. So that's pretty crazy. That was a very important match that we didn't think was maybe as important. It was though our second match of the day, so that meant something. Villager then 9-9, and then the 8-9 Mewtwo, 7-10 Little Mac, who defeated the 7-10 Shulk back in set 13, is the last of the playoff spots there, taking it from Shulk, who's 7-10 as well. But he's not in anymore. Corrin 6-11, who's taking the last move on spot from the 6-11 Luigi and Bayonetta at this point. Those three staying where they were because they all lost. And again, Corrin already beat the other two, and Luigi beat Bayonetta, keeping them all where they are for now. Toon Link winning is 5-13. That is now above Lucina at 4-13. And we got Sheik at 3-14, eliminated from playoff potential, and Diddy, who already was, at 2-15. And that is where things stand. Again, it's 7-10 is going to get you in, which is low. Even the potential, only one of the two, of course, but still, potential for those to drop definitely to 11, perhaps even to 12. So it is possible that 12 losses you can still get in, even though officially you can even get in with 13 losses. 7-13 could potentially get you in. It's probably not. Toon Link, Lucina also probably both done, but it is possible the 11 wins certainly, or losses that is, certainly, because Corrin is just out of there. The 11 losses still have a decent shot in this one, I would say. And that top pack is definitely just filling up. Bowser still hasn't secured the top 3 yet. He'd be the first one to be able to do it, but he is like one match away perhaps from being able to, so that's something. And we do have a clinch of that is him and Dedede and Kazuya, of course, all clinching the top 8. I believe already knew that, yes, so we're still going to see all those next season. And somebody else we're going to see next season, Diddy Kong. And we are also going to, it's not for sure. We're definitely going to see Diddy in here because he's the very bottom. He's not going to get out of that bottom 6. He cannot now get out of the bottom 6. He's clinched the bottom. And Sheik is basically there as well with 3 wins only. If there's like one more win anywhere, that's going to be it. If Corrin or Luigi or Bayonetta get one more win, then it's over for her as well. She's definitely going to be down there. So definitely, I would say seeing Sheik and Diddy again. Probably also Toon Link. So 3 of those bottom, the very bottom of the red last season, looks like they're going to stay here now because the bottom doesn't move like they did last season. Bottom stays. It looks like they're going to now stay in the green. For how long? Who knows? Next up, we got set 18 for the blue. It's going to be Meta Knight taking on Pacman, Roy versus Palutena, Captain Falcon against Pichu, Wario versus Steve, Fox against Inkling, Ken versus Rob, Lucas versus Banjo and Kazooie, Cloud against Falco, Snake versus Ness, Sora taking on Ganondorf in that last one. Going to be nice. And Rosalina and Luma are on a bye at the very bottom, so they don't really matter. These guys next, it's going to be again a very insane set. As always, Bowser Jr. is going to start us off 9-8, taking on the 7-10 Little Mac, climbing as Bowser Jr. falls. Toon Link then 5-13, he's taking on Shulk 7-10, Piranha Plant up at 12-5. He's got the other 7-10 or 6-11 that is Corrin, and then 6-11 Luigi after that, taking on 4-13 Lucina in a slightly easier one, perhaps one he needs to win. And we got Bowser 15-2. He's definitely going to want to win to stay in first. He's got Sheik he's definitely going to win because it's Sheik 3-14. And our worst match, that could have been the worst, but our other worst match is Diddy at 2-15, taking on Bayonetta at 6-11. But that one is slightly new. We might switch those 2 around so the 6-11 Bayonetta can fight along right after the this other 6-11 Corrin and Luigi, respectively. But then our top 4 matches, Chrom. We've got Chrom up at 11-6 now. He's against Mewtwo at 8-9 with another win for himself today. Villager, a win for themselves as well at 9-9. They're taking on Wolf, who won 10-7 now. Then we got Me Gunner, way up there, also defeating King Dedede today, 13-4 against Mega Man, 9-8, trying to get into that top 8 now. And then finally Kazuya, 14-3. Number 2, taking on King Dedede, 14-3. Number 3, number 2 remains to be seen. One of them could maybe even take the top again if they, because Bowser I think maybe beat Kazuya already, and Dedede beat Bowser, so it would all depend on who wins that, and if Bowser would lose in the first place. But it is possible, and of course, either way, that would determine the number 2 spot. If Dedede loses and goes to 14-4, and Gunner wins and goes to 14-4 in his match, then Gunner would pass him up and take that 3rd place spot. It is all up in the air, and it is all happening next set. Link is on a bye, so he's again going to be nervous in that number 8 spot, tentatively 10-8, with 2 9-8s behind him. We shall see what happens next time. Thanks for hanging out with me. Like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments who you think is going to win. Let me know if you enjoyed in the comments as well. Just let me know whatever you want in the comments. Why not? Check out everything else we have on the channel. I'm Randy with Nerds Templar in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. Peace out.